Hey Libra, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are sort of doing the monthly readings for August 2023. I am doing them, a week earlier than what I normally would. Reason being that next week we will actually have that full moon. As we know, I do the shadow work readings of the full moon, but August actually has two full moons, and they're both actually super moons as well. So for this first full moon in August, I will be doing next week's weekly readings as a full shadow work reading. Okay, and then I'll do the second one as an all signs reading at the end of the month. Okay, pretty auspicious time at the moment. We have just flipped nodes into different signs. We have also just started into a Venus retrograde as well. So a lot going on, a lot of changes going on for a lot of the signs at the moment. So getting some really interesting energy coming out for everybody. But like I said, we are just doing the monthly reading for August there. I am using the Dreaming Way Lenormand deck today. I've also got with me the Island Time Wellness Oracle, and we are sort of starting today with magical messages from the Fairies Oracle. But I will let everyone know that if you leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading as well, okay? But starting off with those magical messages from the fairies, firstly, we're going to draw. I'm doing the reading in two sections today. So we're going to be looking at, just a general overview of August and then more specifically into love as well. So I will draw both, one for each section from these cards, and then we'll sort of move over into the Lenormand and see what wants to come out there. Okay, Libra. What's going on for Libra in August? And a card for Libra with love in August, please. What's going on for Libra in August 2023 with love, please? Okay. So, firstly, just in general, there we do have practice, practice, practice. Okay, Libra, that does say with daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. Okay, so obviously, August is going to be a month of just practice makes perfect kind of a vibe coming through. So, we'll delve into the Lenormand and see what that is about specifically, but you may be finding, having to sort of go through things quite a few times this month before sort of seeing, some outcomes coming through. It really does sort of give that vibe of, maybe some repeated patterns coming back around this month, people even coming back around this month, really testing you a little bit to make sure we are learning those skills rather than, letting our talents go to waste, so to speak. All right, so um, Libra, August 2023 for Libra, please. Okay, so we do have some really positive energy coming through here, Libra. We do firstly have the key, okay? So the key is all about success. So, once we practice out and hone those skills, using our talents actually will open up brand new doors for us this month to success. It's all about success with the key and unlocking. It may even, for some of you, be unlocking a skill that you didn't even realize you had. So unlocking a part of yourself that you sort of haven't needed to use, but that you now are sort of realizing, wow, I can actually do this. And this is something that, I can actually transfer into a skill for, whether it be work, whatever, anything within your life really. But we are seeing some brand new doors opening to you. I do feel for a couple of you at least, this is some sort of new skill that you are learning or have just learned, practicing that skill, and it's really going to start opening up some brand new doors for you. But the main thing there is that, we do see that new energy, okay, that it's that kind of vibe of, when God shuts a door, he always opens a window. So this is those windows opening, okay, giving you the, like success is in the palm of your hand. It's only a matter of practicing those skills until you've sort of increased your confidence in those talents or skills, whatever that is for you individually there. But we do see the sun as well. So definitely feeling for some of you that this is some sort of a skill or talent that you definitely weren't aware that you had. And it is now sort of only just being revealed to you now in August, realizing that, hang on, I can do this. I didn't know I could do this. And all of a sudden I'm realizing I can do this, and so practicing that thing, so for some of you, this may actually be, like a more spiritual type of gift that you may have as well, and only just sort of realizing it's only just sort of coming to light now for you. But yeah, the sun really does bring things to light, brings things out into the open. It does have a lot of warmth and happiness as well. So it is, the happiest card in the deck. So it really does shine that light over everything else. It'll shine, reveal those open doors to you as well. So there may be a lot of opportunities coming in for you this month, but they're kind of really going to be revealed to you. And I feel it's going to be in a very, like auspicious kind of a way as well. So if you do notice things this month where, I'm just getting that vibe of, you're walking outside and it's like you can see the sun's rays shining down through the clouds, but it's like a pinpointed thing and it points to one thing and it's really following that direction. So I really feel that for some of you, we're definitely going to be seeing things like that happening for you this month, where it's going to be like you feeling really guided to a particular thing. It may even, for some of you, be quite literally you'll be walking down the street and the sun will shine off something in particular, and you'll just instantly know that's where I need to go with this, or that's what I need to go towards, kind of a vibe. It may even be a person. You may sort of walk into a room and for some reason one person is just shining so brightly at you, whereas the rest of the room seems dull and faded in comparison to this one person. And it's kind of that vibe of, I have to talk to that particular person. That's where I need to go. So I do feel that for a lot of you, it's going to be like something like that, really, really, specific, that you are going to just be drawn to like a ray of light. Okay. So, and like I said, it's definitely for some of you, it's going to be an actual ray of light. Okay. So, like, like I'm getting flashlights and, something, you're shining your car headlights on something, um, just a flash of light somehow, like an actual light source making something stand out to you in a particular way. And you'll know that that's why it's doing that for you, because that's what you need to head towards this month. All right. It's really going to reveal it for you. Like in that burst of light, I'm kind of getting there. But we also have the ship as well. So that really connects really lovely with the key and sun energy, because it really does talk about, all your ships are coming in for you this month. It's definitely with the key and the ship, this talent, this skill that we're looking at here, it definitely could be something work related. It could also be something involving actual, physical travel as well. With the ship, it can talk about physical distance, and traveling, starting brand new adventures. So I'm getting a lot of new energy, but also that energy of, I'm just getting that you're starting this new adventure, heading towards head towards the light, guys, this month, and it's really going to, set the wind in your sails, and you're going to sort of ship on out to your new life. I'm kind of getting there. It's really bringing some interesting vibes along with it. But I'm just feeling once again that you are going to just be sort of drawn to this path for you, but it is involving a lot of brand new energy, a lot of new opportunities coming in for you, and yeah, definitely some sort of new skill or talent or something unforeseen, all of a sudden being revealed to you that you can actually do that you thought that you couldn't do even. All right, so very interesting, Libra. Let me know in the comments if you have an inkling of what this particular thing is for you. I'd be very intrigued to know. All right, but when we're looking at love, we did get the Connect with Nature card. Okay, so once again, lots of sunlight in this image as well. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So if you're not in an active connection at the moment, you may be able to meet somebody new and in an outdoor kind of a setting. I know for a lot of people out there, it is kind of the middle of summer at the moment. So a lot of getting out and spending time outdoors. With that sun card there as well, I'm probably talking to a few Libras who are spending a lot of time in the sunshine, and that is really going to help you on the path to love as well. So, but if you are connected to somebody, spending time with them in a more outdoor setting, getting out and about, not just staying at home kind of a vibe. Even if you're here in Australia with me and it's winter at the moment, it really does just talk about, connecting with nature on some level, whether that be, just embracing the colder air. The cold changes them because like I said, we are in winter here in Australia, but obviously it's Australia, so we all know how hot our summers could be. So embracing the small amount of sunshine that we've got in the middle of winter, it's a totally different kind of sun at the moment in winter in Australia than what we experience during the summer. So I suppose embrace it while it lasts, guys, because we all know summer's going to come back around and burn our little butts off. But like I said, majority of you probably over there, living it up in the sunshine already anyway. But we'll get a bit more detail for you there. Libra, what's going on in love for Libra in August, please? Interesting. I have pulled these same two cards for Gemini. Okay, so if you do have strong Gemini placements, but that was not actually linking with love for Gemini, whereas it's linking for love for you guys. So that's very interesting, Libra. But if you do have strong placements in Gemini, I do suggest watching that one as well, just because, yeah, we are seeing the same two cards popping out. Okay, advice for Libra in love for August, please. Okay, so once again, we're seeing a very similar message to that Gemini message, except yours is directly referencing love, whereas theirs was referencing something else completely, career, I believe. So firstly, we do have the Scythe card coming out, all right? So it's a bit of a Grim Reaper figure in this deck, which really just lets us know that we do need to make sure we're breaking away from, past things. There may be some sort of sudden, unexpected changes coming through this month in love, that we, really needing to make sure we're making a clean break from past energy and moving forward into more positive energy there. I just want to grab your oracle cards from the Island Time Wellness as well, just because I'm seeing, I'm seeing definitely a lot of change there, but wanting to just get a bit of background on that as well. Okay, Libra, love for Libra in August, please. Okay, so yeah, I am getting a bit more background information from these cards here. So when I've sort of looked at that there, straight away the girl talk card has come out. So it does say time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. So it is tying in quite well, making sure we are breaking free of past energy and ready to move forward. So ready to move on, living in the moment, that kind of a vibe. It's really about having fun and breaking away from, any past negativity and really, embracing unexpected changes coming your way. Also, with the girl talk card, I do find, communicating clearly with your support networks at this time, highly recommended. Literally that girl talk kind of a vibe where you catch up with some friends and that there is something there that some sort of advice that they may be able to, help you with, that may just put things into a different perspective, for you as well. I do find that that girl talk does really connect, with that connect with nature card as well. That is a way that, connecting with your support network, that really is a natural kind of energy as well, because nature, what we see in nature is, like trees, for example, mushrooms, fungus, they have this really interesting link, like even like tree roots will actually talk to each other, and help out other trees within the forest, sort of a thing. If there's one tree that's sickly, they actually kind of talk to each other through the roots, and will send over some, positive nutrients to that sickly tree, and so it's actually like a really strong support system, and so we see that in nature, and it really is that thing that we need to, nurture ourselves as well. So sometimes connecting with nature can be as simple as connecting with your support network and relying on, their help, sometimes, or linking up, just that idea of linking up and helping each other as a communal kind of energy rather than a solo energy. It definitely does link up with that nature connection as well. So a lot of people think I'm crazy when I say things like that, but it's legitimate. Like if you look up the thing about the trees talking to each other and helping each other out, it kind of makes sense, right? They are a very vast network, and the earth itself, it wants to nurture and support, just like your friends and your family. They do want to nurture and support you as well. So it is a very similar kind of energy that we see with those coming through. But back into the Lenormand here, we also had the Clover coming out, as well as the book. All right, so we're seeing that brand new energy once again with the book, and the Clover is kind of just letting us know, follow the new energy. All right, take a risk, take a chance to embrace any new energy coming through for you. These books are closed, so they're kind of that unknown element coming in. It's like that next chapter. It's that leaping into the unknown, journey kind of a thing, starting brand new journeys, brand new books, brand new chapters for yourself, and taking that sort of leap of faith, from the Clover into these like unknowns, that into the future. I kind of want to say there. So there may be a few people around you, on a love aspect, that do kind of seem like a bit of a closed book to you, but it's a really good time for you to be taking a chance to sort of leap into the unknown and take a chance on them anyway. The Clover is very, very good fortune. Pick a four-leaf clover and you'll have good luck. So it really does, cover everything with this lovely sense of good luck coming through. And like I said, it's just showing us important to, break away from the past and kind of embrace any sudden, unexpected, unknown changes heading your way with love this month. All right. And the outright advice that I've got coming through, we do have the letter, which was followed by the coffin. So once again, that's actually the same sort of message coming through, because the coffin really does talk about, death and rebirth of a situation. All right. So as we saw with that scythe energy, that's the death. that you need to, close off these past cycles, close off the past, close off the things that are no longer serving you, make a sudden break from all that negativity from the past, and really, really get ready for that rebirth, that brand new energy coming on in. All right, and with the letter there, we would expect to see a lot of this coming through in actual communication. So, letters, calls, texting, emails, in person, all this sort of stuff, some sort of communication that's really going to help you, close out the past, get that closure from anything in the past, and then get ready to sort of be reborn again and move that into a brand new energy. So it's really just letting us know that, have faith in everything happening for you at the moment. These old cycles, this breaking away from the past is happening for a reason. It's definitely there to, embrace that new energy and get that new energy kicked off. So just sort of showing us that there is a few things that need to just be closed out from the past there. And that did come through with the love call card as well. So, like I said, that communication, it definitely for a lot of you is going to be an actual phone call or a text. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be like a phone call with someone from the past where you're actually getting that closure that you're needing, all right, to close that off completely. They may be sort of ringing you up and going, look, I still love you, Libra. But you're like, that's making me realize that that's not what I want anymore. I want to close that off, close that door. See you later. Bye. Like, sayonara. Because you here are ascending as well. All right. So, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phases, and preparing for union. All right. So you've gotten through whatever this is in the past. You're about to close that out completely. Have faith and close that door off completely. Like I said, rely on your support network at this time to really, help you have fun and live in the moment. And I feel like, someone's just going to word something or just say something, give you some sort of advice that's really just going to shift the perspective for you. If you're anything like me, it might be someone has said the same sort of thing, 50 times, but it's not until that 51st time when you hear it worded a certain way that it actually sinks in and makes sense all of a sudden. And that's the thing that makes you realize, hang on, like, yeah, I do want to close that off completely. So I really feel like it's something like that. Just, connecting with nature, connecting with your support network is really going to sort of bring that around for you. All right. Because you are ascending onto new levels, preparing for new unions and that new energy. We do have a lot of new energy coming in for you, not only in love, but as we did see previously there, some sort of skill that you weren't aware that you had. That I feel for some of you, that skill might even just be, that connection with your own intuition and starting to realize that, you do have this really great connection with your own intuition and practicing that is what's going to really sort of improve your confidence in yourself and just in being able to actually follow your heart and know what's going to be right for you in the future and moving forward. All right, Libra. So that's what I have for you this week for August, obviously. But let me know in the comments what you thought. And obviously, you'll go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. But hopefully, I will see you all again soon.